Hi, this is Cesar Carrasco with Sound POS, and I'm here at the SEAA of Hollywood, Florida with Ekta Iyer with the Alliance Bancard. And we're going to talk about Sound POS and some of the features, and she's one of our greatest partners, and I want to know, hey, what do you like about Sound POS? So how has it been working with Sound POS and the team?
I think the team is wonderful. You have a great support model. I specifically like how y'all can remote into the devices and you just take over from there. You are able to walk the merchants through their training, do any support. We've run into these one-offs where it's just the merchant wants something very specific and the team's been able to navigate and figure out how we can do this in the terminal. So it's really extended the functionality of the POS beyond what comes in the boilerplate features.
So what are some of the features your customers ask for all the time?
The ones that we've customized specifically outside the scope of what the device is used for, we've actually integrated it into a kitchen printer. I know it's not meant for a restaurant, but it has wonderful retail functionality. We've been able to do tip and transaction, but also add a kitchen printer to some of our merchant locations, and your team's been able to figure out how to add that printer to support it. We've done price lists. The price lists are important for our merchants that have multiple price lists, and that is a very specific feature that certain merchants want, but it has brought the value of the POS greater to those that have that are retail wholesale or that have multiple price lists or discounts.
Fantastic. Let me ask you a question. I see you holding the E700.
Yes.
But we also have the A920. What's your preferred POS look?
So I love both of these, and the hardware itself is just beautiful. So when we have a beautiful piece of equipment, but when you talk about the interface, and I'm not sure if it's coming through, it's just very clean, slick design. You've got an intuitive. I think our training is very quick because you've got these buttons on the main menu that really help us drive the merchant to the areas that they need to go to, even when they're in the sales menu, and the operations that they have to run, the quick operations at the top, the ability to when we get into an item, we always teach them how to slide so that they can edit, they can add discounts, or make changes to that item right from that sales invoice without having to jump into another area of the POS.
Okay, so comparable to some of the, I'm not going to mention POS system, why do you think this one is best for your customers?
I think that this is very comparable to some of the major systems that are out there, and this is one of the reasons that we brought Sound POS into the product mix that we offer, because not only is it comparable in the operating system, the Android operating system, but in the features. So now it's when you talk about the features of a POS, being able to manage inventory, the reporting, being able to do local reporting, but also the cloud-based reporting that you have in the back office, as well as some of the ways we can modify inventory items, variables and modifiers. When we talk about the sales functions, very comparable and extendable as well. The customer database. All of these things are the main features of any POS, but when we bring it all together in hardware, software, and those features combined, this is what makes Sound POS one of my favorite POS systems to promote. And I'm going to tell you the best part.
Tell me the best part.
The price point, because when we talk about the upfront cost of bringing on the hardware-software combination, but the ongoing cost, that's the winner.
So, Ekta, tell me one thing. How many more POS do you think you're going to sell this year?
We are running a promotional cycle actually this year, where we've got upselling on our models, because we already have several hundreds of these, thousands of these that are in merchants' hands right now. So we know that just upgrading, just adding that one app into the device makes this a POS immediately. These devices are now available back on the market, which makes it such a great opportunity, because when we had a hardware shortage earlier, it was really hard to sell. Now that the hardware is available again at the distributors, we have more scope for sales.
Good, great. Well, if anybody wants to hear more about Sound POS, please reach out to us, soundpos.com or soundpayments.com, and you can look me up, Cesar Carrasco or Cesar C at soundpayments.com.